Welcome back to USIU Radio. This is the Mid-Morning Show and I am your host Daisy Atino. Daily Nugget, where I bring you anything other than chicken. Well, on today's segment of the Daily Nugget, I would like to talk about two things that I believe the Ubuntu Philosophy teaches us. So if you have not heard about the Ubuntu Philosophy, this is the opportunity to go and basically educate yourself. For the first thing that the Ubuntu Philosophy teaches us is basically all big ideas are simple. Think about this as you're trying to, let's say, reinvent the wheel, whether it can be starting a new business or starting a new concept. You know, this is probably for creatives. Think about how most of the inventors, innovators, and entrepreneurs of this world originated an idea that found a simple way to provide simple solutions to complex problems. Think about like the very basic of things like a flat iron, a pen, a book. Someone just realized, oh, we need to write. But they didn't come up with a complicated thing, you know. For example, like with the computers, they started with this huge computer and now we have laptops. But the point is, someone saw a complex problem that society was facing and they came up with an idea which was simple enough that everyone could understand, right? So basically, all big ideas are simple. So when you're out there thinking about, for example, entrepreneurs, you're out there thinking about what new business can I start? Try to, of course, with entrepreneurship, you have to solve a problem. Yeah, so the problem might be complex, but try to come up with an idea that is simple, that we can easily understand. I like the people who invent these mops where you sort of just put it in the bucket on one end and it dries it out and then you mop and then you just put, so you don't have to use your hands to do that. So that's something. It's a very complex problem of mopping with your hands and what, but they found a simple way to do it. So at the end of the day, all big ideas are simple. For a second thing that we can learn from the Ubuntu Philosophy is basically there is a problem with hasty generalization, and the most common culprit of this kind of generalization is what I would say is the whole all men are trash tag that, you know, society has been speaking about for the last 5 years. All men are trash, all men are trash, all men are trash. And the truth is, in as much as there are those men who deserve that tag because of their actions, there are those who don't, because not all men are trash. I think the thing with this tag is it's basically about majority. So the majority of men who have these behaviors that warrant this tag make it so hard for those who don't. So it's become a thing whereby all men are. But there's a problem with that, because you are putting the people who don't fit into that tag, they get to face like negative feedback from people. So there's a problem with being quick to generalize people or being quick to stereotype people and being quick to group people and say, oh, because ABCD, that means this person must be, you know, ABCD. No, that's not true. So those are just the two things we could learn from the Ubuntu Philosophy. The first one is, remember, all big ideas are simple. So as you're out there thinking about your idea, just remember simple solution to complex problems. And for the second one, it's not good to make hasty or quick generalizations or stereotypes about people.